morning, family. I hope everyone doing well this morning. It's Monday morning. As always, man, we are on the road, going to get some things done. There will not be a live show this Friday. We're going to be moving. We're leaving Oxford and going to Ridgeland. That's where we initially came from, so we're going to be going back to Ridgeland. The time that I was supposed to spend here has expired, so I'm going back. And that brings up a thought that I had for this morning, man. A lot of times when major changes like a move or something happens, we're a little hesitant, we're a little afraid to go ahead and take advantage of what could be a new situation in life. But I guess the thought for this morning I'd like to share with you is that it's okay to just move on. It's okay. In a lot of circumstances, it's even something that's advisable. It's even better because moving on allows you to take the lessons that you learn from the current situation with you, so you're better prepared. And I think that's exactly what has happened. Now, I had a chance to really do some work on my business, to strengthen the foundations of my business, and to learn better customer interaction while in Oxford. So I'm taking it with me to Ridgeland when we return. And I think it's going to be a good move. I really do. I think it's going to be a good move. What's going on, cuz? Good morning. And so you can't be afraid of it, y'all. Don't be afraid of it. And I would especially advise you to move on if you're in a situation where you feel like you are not valued where you are. Now that may be, emotionally, mentally, or it may require a physical move. But regardless of what's required, it's okay to be in a situation where you are valued, where the people around you, they want you around, they want to be in your company, they want to be in your presence, they want to help you to move in a positive way so that you can be a better person. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. And sometimes a physical move can help you, to gather yourself. Then you can reprioritize how you want to live, and then you can go after it again. I'm not a person that believes in failure. I'm not. Now, am I saying that I don't believe that sometimes things can't work? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't believe that anything in life that you do results in something that can't benefit you. So let's say, for instance, you go through a business deal and the business deal falls through. Now, did you lose? Were you a failure in that instance? Well, you can't say that you were a failure because you learned something. Every situation that you go through, you learn. And see, that knowledge that you have, if you can put it into practice, it'll translate into wisdom. And it's never, ever a situation that's a mistake where you find more wisdom. Because the next time that situation comes up, you'll know how to handle it. And then there'll be other situations that present themselves to you where you'll have to figure out how to handle things. And regardless of how they end up, the process that you went through is always valuable. It's always valuable. It's always something that can benefit you because you can learn from it. So, like I mentioned, this stay in Oxford was exactly that. And I'll tell you another thing too. It's good for helping an individual with self-control also. If you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, right, and you have planned your exit, and a lot of times what happens with a lot of us is that we have to work into it. We have to save money, we have to make plans to move somewhere else. There's a lot that goes with it, but in the midst of that, are you allowing yourself to develop the self-control that's necessary to see that process through? Everything that you do in life isn't always something that happens automatically or something that happens instantly, I should say. A lot of times, there are things that take work. There are things that take patience on your part. So now, that self-control that you use, in regards to how you patiently wait, that's something that can help you along the way. Because a lot of business deals that I make, man, it takes a little while for them to mature and to produce, some profit. But if I don't have the necessary self-control and the patience that I need to deal with the situation, then, I might not ever get to a point where I gain anything from it. So it's necessary to do that. Put your feelings on the back burner for a while and just let things happen as they might. And it might turn out better than you could ever dream of. But if you're in a situation, like I mentioned, that you don't want to be there, and it's clear that the people around you don't value you, then there's absolutely no need to stay in that situation. There's no need to. There's no need. If you can't come up with a single solitary reason why you should remain where you are, then why are you there? Why are you there? Listen, you have something that you can never get back, and that's time. And wasting time, I think, is inexcusable. Now, I can understand putting in your best effort in the situation and trying to see a good outcome from it. I can understand that. But if you have done everything that you can do, you have exhausted all the possibilities. You've gone through a list of things that could possibly be done, and you have checked off everything that you could do. Why are you still there? Why are you still there? Now understand that, when we deal with people, we should deal with them in good faith. We should put our best foot forward in regards to them. But now, after a while, it should be clear to anyone that's involved in a situation like that it's time to make a departure. It's time to go. But that's just what it is. So as I mentioned, I think this move is going to be a good thing. And I'm hoping that the way that things are set up, the way I have them set up, that they'll go successfully. And I'm looking forward to the new challenge of building on to my business in the new area. When I left Ridgeland initially, my business wasn't as large as it is now. And so I'm hoping that the contracts that we have now, hoping that these quite, if at all, we can get more. To be honest with you, I'm never opposed to growing. I'm never opposed to taking on more contracts, because of course that means that more experience comes with it, more knowledge, but then also things become more lucrative. And we all, I don't know anyone that works and doesn't want to be paid more for the work that they do. So I think that'll be a good thing for me and my family. And I think also that really, in looking at it, I'm just an individual that likes a challenge. And so this is going to be a new challenge. I'm going to take it on. If you can hear the noise in the background, man, it's pouring down over here where I am. Up north Mississippi, yeah, it's coming down. But as always, we have things we have to do. We've already scheduled a couple of customers for the day, so we're gonna go take care of them. But now, as always, man, my thing is, whatever situation you find yourself in, I push positivity. I push looking at situations and hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst if that ever comes. But the work that you do in regards to your own positivity and the way that you look at things, you'll be rewarded for that. Because a lot of times, man, the only thing that stands between you and the better life is the way you look at life. If you're looking at life from the negative, if everything you see is negative, maybe that's your perspective. Change your perspective. Maybe there are things around you that cause you to look at life in a negative manner. Then move away from those things. And maybe there are people that cause you to look at life and see the negative. Move away from those people. It's not difficult, man. You have a choice. Everyone who walks the planet, everyone that's sentient, conscious of themselves, you have the choice in how you choose to live your life. That's your choice. If you allow other individuals around you or circumstances to make you better, then you can't blame anyone else but yourself for that, because when you see that these individuals or this circumstance is going to be negative, you do not have to stay in that circumstance. You don't. Even if you have to endure it for a little while until you can change it, the notion is that you can change it. And so don't ever give up on that notion, man. Keep your positivity, because one thing about it, when you you go to bed at night, when you lay your head on the pillow to go to sleep, you want to make sure that the things that you chose to do during the day were things that were positive. Things that will allow you to get up the next day and be just as happy and cheerful as you was the day before that. That's what it's about. No matter what you do, no matter what you're involved in, it's the things that you do to allow you to rest comfortably at night. And if they do, then you did all you could do. You did all you could do. So that's about as much as I got for y'all this morning, man. I knew this was gonna be short because, like I said, I'm on the road and it's raining. I'm trying to concentrate on the rain while at the same time talking to you all. But you know, I have obligations that I have to keep, and that's one of them. I said on the earlier live that 9 o'clock would be the time that I would do the live, and so I'm trying to stick to that. I'm trying to keep that schedule going. I'm trying to honor my word. So as always, man, I hope that y'all have a good week. I certainly intend to have one. And as always, look, man, do something positive. I say that all the time now. You know, this is how we end. Do something positive, and something positive will come back to you. And many times, what you send out, when it comes back, is greater than what you sent out. So be positive this week. Look, I'll keep y'all updated on how the move went. As I mentioned, there will not be a Friday show. We might have to move it to Saturday. We'll just see. Okay? All right, cuz. Have a good morning, man. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Take it easy. Peace.